Quiz time! How many of you know that there are only about 6 days per month that a woman could actually get pregnant? Did you also know that men are fertile nearly every day of their life, from the day they hit puberty until about the day that they die? Now, when it comes to a discussion on birth control, it seems to me like maybe men are the ones who should be on birth control rather than women. No, I don't really mean that. But women are under an intense amount of pressure to sterilize themselves and to endure all of the pain and suffering that comes along with that. As a woman in my childbearing years, I have gone through what most women have gone through in trying to figure out the best form of birth control for myself. And like most girls, I started with the pill. Then I had injections from a medication that was banned by the FDA yet is still legal to administer. And I have used a non-hormonal copper IUD. All of these methods had nightmarish effects on me. The injections made me bleed for 3 months straight. The copper IUD was extremely painful and caused wild mood swings and cystic acne. Naturally, these experiences prompted me to start seeking out solutions on my own, and that is when I came to find the Fertility Awareness Method. And no, it is not the same as the pull and pray method. When I discovered the very simple scientific method of tracking my cycle, I felt liberated and empowered like I never had before. I was so excited to finally understand my internal processes and feel like this connection to my body, this ownership over my body, that I told everyone who would listen, even men. I shared this book, Taking Charge of Your Fertility by Tony Weschler, with everyone who would read it because it is just a treasure trove of information about the female body, and it's actually a very entertaining read. The Fertility Awareness Method is a scientific, proven method. But there's this modern dogma that before pharmaceutical drugs, humans were just primitive savages that didn't understand their bodies and were just kind of stumbling through life. But of course this isn't true. Women have known for millennia when they're ovulating and when their period is coming. But we have lost this knowledge due to a lack of education and an intentional concealment of information that is contrary to the profit motive of the healthcare system. There are devious reasons why sex education is so limited, not the least of which is turning young, uneducated girls into breeding machines for capitalism. But like so many things in American society, the intention is cloaked in religion to hide the true motive. We've also lost our innate intuition, our connection to nature, and indeed the natural processes of our own bodies. To find a natural, gentle solution for something that is so important, for a woman, this stuff is revolutionary. I understand that women use birth control for a variety of reasons beyond preventing pregnancy, like controlling acne or balancing difficult hormonal disorders. If you are using a form of birth control and it's working for you and you're happy with it, it's not giving you a bunch of negative side effects to deal with, then that's fantastic for you. I love that for you. Very happy for you. However, just keep in mind that there is a huge nutritional component that goes into balancing your hormones that is often overlooked or flat out denied by the medical establishment. It's just not profitable to tell your patient to eat more broccoli and less cheese because this vital information could change everything about your life and your health and not just your cycle. But it's also not profitable to teach women to track their cycle by taking their basal body temperature, observing their cervical fluid, and tracking their periods. They don't tell you about the countless apps that are available now that make tracking your cycle extremely easy and helps you understand exactly which days not to have unprotected intercourse if you're trying to avoid pregnancy, or exactly which days to have sex if pregnancy is your goal. Yes, the Fertility Awareness Method is useful both for those trying to avoid and achieve pregnancy. Important disclaimer. Do not just watch my TikTok and then get off your birth control. Before I made this switch, I spent months researching how to do it safely and effectively. So go read this book before starting your journey if you're interested in a more natural way to track your cycle, to avoid or achieve pregnancy. I have been doing this method since 2015 and I have never had a pregnancy scare. My skin has become much more manageable. I wish I could say it's helped with my mood swings, but I'm still a moody bitch, but maybe that's just how I am. But I have no regrets or concerns that one day I'm going to find out that my long-term birth control has made me sterile or given me cancer. We all have to do what is right for ourselves, and for me, the natural route has proven to be the best option for me time and time again for so many things. But again, that's just me.